So I was thinking about God and the universe and reactors and energy and entropy, and something I realized is that if God created the universe where almost everything was anti-entropic, like perpetually gaining in energy and strength, if there was just a 1% or even half of a 1% probability, or even smaller, that one of those components could get out in front of all the others and direct them, and not only direct them, but direct them in a amplifying way where they break the bounds of control and they go out of control, then the universe would be destroyed. Everything would be destroyed. The planet, the universe, whatever domain where this is happening, where these are the conditions of truth. So it seems like God has made the universe and the world out of entropy, out of perpetual decay, in a sense, winding down, because it does not currently have that inerrant perfection, that 100% always out of always perfection of control needed so that the self-amplifying, whatever you want to call it, perpetual motion, self-igniting flame, anti-entropic. The concept is energy self-perpetually gaining, or ever-increasing energy. Let's just call that ever-increasing energy. That's probably a good one to use for everybody. It's a simple, clear thought in simple words. To have ever-increasing energy, you have to have perfect control maintained perfectly at all times. And that's clearly not the world we live in. And if God was to yoke the quality of control that this world currently has to offer to boundless, ever-increasing energy, it would explode. It would go awry. It would destroy itself. It would destroy others. It would just... Even if we could keep it controlled 80 or 90% of the times we didn't keep it under control, the consequences would be so massively awful that it would destroy everything. And I'm pretty sure that's not what God is wanting to happen. He's not seeking out self-destruction or the destruction of species or existence, or he's not creating wonderful things so that they would self-destroy themselves. That's not the purpose and agenda of his creations. So, for me, it kind of makes sense that there's all these attenuating principles of physics and stuff. It's because what he created with humans and with creation itself is just so amazing that if it didn't have these self-attenuating principles, yet it still had a small amount of errancy, it would rip itself to shreds. That's just a thought. It's just looking at the earth that we live in almost like you would a reactor. And until you have the perfect reactor design figured out, you never run the reactor with the most powerful fuel at the max capacity, max duty cycle. You always run things at a lower attenuated rate in controlled ways, because you're still exploring and perfecting things.